Is it any different? What is new? You will ask. This is a brand new GoPro Hero 13 Black. Let's talk about it from a mountain biker's perspective. What actually matters to me the most in action cameras for making mountain bike videos? Well, first of all, it's field of view, then it's weight, I would say mounting solutions, and we gotta take into account video quality, audio quality, battery life, and I would say stabilization as well. So let's start from the beginning. Field of view. GoPro made a really nice thing called Hyperview, starting with a Hero 11. Although Hyperview distorts your video in a bad way, but GoPro have a solution. Max Lens 2.0, if you talk about Hero 12, and they introduced the ultra wide lens with Hero 13. So now you can just snap it on and it will understand right away that you are using this. So I would say that GoPros are pretty much useless to me without this max lens. So let's, and this, here it is. Now we ballin'. Is it any different actually, except for the auto detection? No. Is it any wider? No. What is new? You will ask. And I'll tell you that now you can choose lock picture profile. You know, this washed out gray picture? It's made for capturing more details, more information, so that you can color grade your footage. Not really beginner friendly feature, but well, I missed that in a Hero 12. It was unavailable with the max lens. And one more thing I'm happy about is 1:1 ratio, because you were limited to just 4:3 ratio with the Hero 12. It was pretty tall, but I did not use it at all. I've been using just the horizontal video with max hyperview, and then I could crop out the vertical video, so that's nice. With Hero 13 I was expecting to get vertical max hyperview, and we did not get it. Yes, we still got this like max super view, in fact, for vertical shooting while keeping camera horizontally. And yes, they now introduced this 1:1 ratio, literally a square, and you can crop out your vertical horizontal videos, but it's probably not as wide as hyperview in vertical mode. Now, if you talk about weight, modern day bike helmets weighs what? Like 800 grams? GoPro is almost half of the weight, especially with these ultra-wide lenses. Although it's not that bad if you use correct mounting, and chesty especially, you don't feel it at all. So it's kind of a bummer, although you can do nothing about it, so it is what it is. What about mounting solutions though? GoPro usually are mounted with these finger mounts. Yep, pretty old technology, and for example, DJI had magnetic mounts for almost 3 years now, and thanks GoPro, they introduced this little guy. You just snap on your camera and it holds up really good. No wobble, no nothing, and you just unclip it, clip it the other way, do whatever you want. Yeah, this is actually convenient, so huge thanks GoPro. This is what we actually needed. Good. And if we talk about video quality, that GoPros do amazing job in keeping your videos stable, detailed, and dynamic range, especially in the newer GoPros, is awesome. So yeah, no complaints at all here. GoPro, good job once again. And if we talk about audio quality, well, it is alright if you are just vlogging. If you are riding fast on a pump track, riding down the trail, then you will need either this or this. So what's that? That's a wind muff. That's a wind muff as well. Windshield, I'm not sure. This is just a foam little case that makes your camera look goofy, but it doesn't weigh anything, and it's pretty convenient to use, I would say. But I don't recommend it, because it still makes your setup a little bulkier, and you don't have access to everything you need. For example, battery door, you can open it with this on your camera. So this is a lifesaver. You just glue it on under your lens on the front mic, and it works like a dream. It reduces almost all the wind noise. I'll snap it on actually. Yep, you have this little sticky tape square. Glue it over the microphone. So now our camera looks real professional, and it actually works really good. So yeah, it doesn't cost that much, couple euros probably. One little bummer about it, because you can't remove your lens without damaging this gluing mount. So probably I'll just keep my lens on the whole time. What about battery life? No complaints here as well, because GoPro introduced this enduro battery. These are like impossible to kill in just one session for me personally. Of course, if you are recording the whole ride for a couple hours, it will be exhausted. But yeah, these guys were pretty good. Actually, enduro batteries, and yeah, even in cold conditions, they hold up pretty good. But now we have a little update. It has a little more capacity. Probably it's because of technology, and also you see how it is a little bit taller right here. Probably this is how they got a little more capacity in it. As I mentioned just now, no complaints, but thanks for a better battery. I mean, good. Is it any faster? Let's see. No, absolutely the same. Although they have a new feature. I mean, quick capture. You see, I do this, it turns on, it shoots video, but then previously I would hit this button again and it would turn off. And I would have to wait a couple more seconds before it goes off, and then I can re-turn it on. But now, you see, I have an option to shoot one more video, or if I want to keep it on, I can just keep it on. GoPro turn off. That's nice to have. Actually, this is what we wanted, GoPro. Thank you. Also, they added GPS in the Hero 13. Although we had it in Hero 11, 10, 9, 8, probably even 7 and 6. Well, thank you, I guess. I was not using it at all, but I know that some were, so once again, noise. And now what's really exciting is new ND filters. I was using ND filters for some time now. These are not original to GoPro. These are from Telesin. They're like, just put it on your lens, although it's not compatible with max lenses, unfortunately. It's just like sunglasses for your camera, and it works the way that, you see, my hand is a little blurred when I move it fast. This is what we see in real life, and GoPro footage on the opposite side, it was so snappy. So if you pause it, no blur at all, except when you shoot in dark conditions when there is not that much light. And you can do the same in bright sunlight with the ND filters. You just put it on, GoPro gets less light, and you get the natural motion blur. You actually do the same with professional cameras, so it's nothing new. And ND filters for GoPro were there for a while now, but it was actually a struggle for beginners, absolutely not beginner-friendly thing, but GoPro made it pretty good this time. You have auto detection, and GoPro tells you whether you need to downgrade or upgrade your ND filter. And also there is like smart motion blur that it actually decides what shutter speed is the best at the moment. So it's actually really easy to use. It's still not like ideally easily, and it's not just an auto setting. You still will need to adjust your filters, like replace them. But wow, it's actually so nice because this helps to get your footage more cinematic. But yeah, there is a little struggle for me because I want my motion blur to be present and I want the widest field of view. And the only way to combine it is to use the max lens or the ultra wide lens and add motion blur in post-production, like a digital motion blur. It's not bad, but it's not that natural, so meh, meh. This is it, pretty much, I would say. Of course, there are some new features, some new stuff, macro lens, magnetic battery door, new slow-mos, 4K up to 120 FPS, I guess. That's really cool, but I don't use it, so I won't speak about it. So is this little guy worth it? Yes, it is. If you want a really good camera and you don't have a GoPro. If you have a Hero 12, don't upgrade. It's almost identical, except for these things that I've mentioned. And I believe that Hero 13 is what Hero 12 should have been in the first place. So, yeah, it's better, but not that much. Especially, you won't get all the benefits without all the accessories, and these alone will cost you around $300. It's a lot, so nah. If you're on a budget, they introduced the Hero model. I will not recommend it. I will say go for a Hero 11 or Hero 11 Mini. Mini would be actually better because it's cheaper. You still get the same image. It's just a little smaller, which is also good, and just a little bit lighter, which is also good. So yep, this is pretty much it. Don't buy a Hero 13. If you have a Hero 12, if it's your first GoPro, go for it. And if you're on a budget, Hero 11 Mini. And yep, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for staying to the ends. And see you soon, guys. Yeah, fuck yeah. It still was a half an hour, so it was a lot. But this one is actually much better than the old one. I really want to share my pain because I gotta retake this video. I recorded it yesterday and I forgot about battery and one little feature. Wow. Okay, let's see if I can actually get this video recorded first time, first go, first take. This would be awesome. And yep, let's do this. Let's fucking do this.